Hello. Hello, I'm back, and today I'm going to continue my project. Yep. So, the last time I work on this, all right. So, this is going to be my first page, cover page of this comic. I already draft all the panels. I'm a person prefer to prepare all the panels with all the dialogues placed at the panels, and then after that I'll start to draw a draft. And even my draft is like very rough. It's just like stick figure draft, what I call as a stick figure and idea draft. I don't do professional comics. I don't do things I mean, in a very detailed draft, because I believe professional mangaka or professional comic artists, they need to present their panels, their draft to different people. That's why they have to draw a very, very detailed uh, draft. But because this is an indie project, so as long as I understand how it works, how the story goes, then I'll call it a draft. That's why when I do my draft, the most I'll do is are just stick figures. So this is how I do. I'm not a professional artist. There's no right way of doing this thing. Probably there are some right of doing comics, but I never learned them, so I just use my own way of doing things. And of course, I read most of the comic I read since my young age. I'm reading manga. Most of them are manga, so the panels flows from right to left. Yeah. So that's why my panels are always like following the rule from right to left. So that's why I have all these uh, things. Yep. So let's start from the cover page. I'm thinking of drawing um, the back of the back of Jane. So where's the layer? So the idea is something like I'll, I'll get some thicker lines because I like thick, thicker lines. Yep. Anyway, so the idea is to have Jane posing from behind, so she will have her hair. And also, I try to uh, make my draft as clean as possible. Of course, I finish all the panels without recording videos because I found it to be very disturbing when I record live. I have to keep on talking, and then it wastes a lot of time. Like for example, that previous video, I only able to panel one chapter in 2 hours, but I believe I can do better than that without speaking and without talking, and also without explaining why I do this and why I do that. And also I can always listening to my music or listening to the audiobook, and I can do things faster without speaking. But when I'm speaking and make it live on YouTube, my progress is pretty slow. But there is a purpose why I make this a live sharing video. I know there won't be any audience, but I just want to record the process of how I do these things, and also kind of kind of selfish, kind of narcissistic, and kind of naive way. It's a naive way to prove that I didn't use AI. I know it's very, I mean, because of AI, people kind of have doubt on all the artists out there, whether or not they use AI to draw. I mean, for myself as a reader, of course, I hope that those artists which I look at their artworks, when I collect their artworks, when I read their books written by them, when I look at their art pieces, I hope that those things were made by them organically. I mean, not by AI. Anyway, but I think in the future things will be very hard to avoid. That's why I kind of try to do something for myself right now. I might just record once, and then in future I don't need to repeat myself on doing things, because making art is a very personal process. That's why I make progress when I'm not talking. I will just draw and not talk, and I will make progress really, really fast. It's a very antisocial progress, and it's a very personal progress. That's why I don't even feel comfortable drawing in front of the public. I mean, there are some artists who can do that. I mean, they can speed draw all the way. But for me, I prefer to do it I mean, personally, I prefer to do it personally without showing public, without every eyes on me. And prefer to do it on my own pace. That's why I'm very slow. Sometimes when I work on a single art piece, it will to, it will take me like months just to finish one piece of illustration. But anyway, let's continue to draw my comic. I won't talk and I won't reply any comments. I'm sorry, because this is how an artist is supposed to work. I mean, okay, what I'm trying to express the idea here is that I want to draw the back of the character. Yeah, I'll have dang. Yeah, I'll have mm, I'm trying to find some reference of Vione. You see, this comic is all about fashion, gun violence, and animal welfare or something like that. So I have this inspiration that I want to draw a cover, something like a fashion cover, but with dresses made by Vione. Madeline Vione. She's not a very, I mean, back in the history, she's a very famous designer, but I believe not many people recognize this name today. I kind of like love one of the poster, so I use that poster as a reference. And then I kind of try to draw the silhouette. I mean the pose. Her pose is something like this. She's kind of from the back. She's looking down, and then the shoulder, and she's kind of leaning on a post, something like that. But the post is very nice. You know, Vione, she's very famous for her silhouette, the draping, like the Greek draping. I have a thing on. I mean, for me, I'm very interested in the Greek history. That's why I make a Greek history uh, fiction. It's a very bad. I mean, this is a very bad. Why? Ah, sorry. I forgot to turn on the vector. You know, I like to draw my sketches using vector and then clean it up later. Yeah, I should use this vector. Something like this. This is the idea. So this draft is not supposed to be uh, any very good, very detailed. It's just a draft that trying to um, get the concept, into the panels, so that later on I can try to fix the panel. Right now, what I did here, the draft is to express my idea. So the idea is to have a Vionney dress, Probably my post will be different compared to the poster, because kind of want to show that she's actually carrying a rifle and a assault rifle. It will be very very cringy, because I kind of try to mix the things that won't work together in order to make it work together. That's the thing. So that's the idea I'm trying to get. Probably this will be the assault rifle. The thing is, um, drawing such kind of draft, I just want to put in the idea. Yeah, I haven't got the design for the characters yet, but that's the idea. That's the idea I'm putting in. So I will have a bag, and then I will make some notes like this is the Vione, but Vione. No, I don't want something like that. I don't like this because my computer is not a powerful one. That's why when I put my pencil on, it will have some delay. That's why it's not it's not as good as the traditional method of using pen and paper. I still prefer the pen and paper. It is like instant, but using tablet is like very slow. So I'll have some words here where I put mm, the title, Jane. Probably something like those very 70s kind of title here. Trying to have those very very 70s kind of title, and the character is kind of mm, the character I have to put her at the side so that the rifle will be at the middle. Yeah, the rifle will be at the middle. Yeah, something like that. This will be the rifle, and she's yeah. This is the pose, the original pose. I really prefer the original pose. Yeah, big Vionish, good. And then of course the background I want it to be mm, okay. Probably I will just add some more cringy kind of words like something like some famous quotes by Vione. I need to search for some famous quote by Vione. Designer Vione famous quote. When a woman smile, her dress must smile with her. What else? Taste is the feeling that permits one to tell the difference between what is beautiful and what is merely spectacular. Ah, this sounds very nice. The dress must not hang on the body but follows its line. The couture should be. I only like decoration if it plays second to the architecture of the dress. So this one can talk. Sometimes I will stuck like this when I need some ideas. Like now I want to write some very funny and cringy, probably some big words, something very beautiful. Like taste is the feeling that permits one to tell the difference between what is beautiful. I can modify a bit. I can modify a bit from this famous quote. This is a quote by Vione. Yeah, I want to modify it into something really bold because this is very elegant. This sentence is really elegant, but I want something bold. Taste is the feeling that permits one to tell the difference between what's beautiful and what's merely. Probably I want to change spectacular into something, some other words. Trash. um, Changing one word is kind of like not really good. Beautiful and what is merely trash. Now I will find something else. I want to find something else. Something else. What I can find. something like later on, I want to say something like, because Jane is actually wearing a tablecloth, she tied the tablecloth into a style similar to what Vionnet uh, made in her dress, made into a dress. So, yeah, compared to Yuki, who wore some kind of expensive fur. So I'm trying to get this quote with great, with right, with the right. Some words that normally appeared on fashion, class, and elegance. With true elegance, with true elegance, true elegance, true elegance. True elegance is carrying, wearing a tablecloth, styling a tablecloth, styling, styling a table, a play, a tablecloth. True elegance is the ability to style a tablecloth cloth into Viennese, Viennese, into Viennese, uh, timeless, timeless, timeless. What else is the word timeless? Viennese, timeless. Oops, I forgot. Should use this word timeless elegance instead. Elegance. Probably fashion. Fashion is the ability to style a tablecloth into Viennese timeless elegance. Timeless masterpiece. Sorry. Timeless masterpiece. The ability to style a tablecloth into wellness timeless masterpiece. What else I can make it cringier? Dragons is the ability to outclass. Does people even say like that? Outclassing. Outclass. I'm checking on the dictionary right now. I'm trying to use those fancy words that I'm not familiar with just to make the thing, just to make some cringy sentences. Outclass. There's no sentence. Let's try Britannica. Masterpiece that easily outclasses outclass all those fancy furs. True elegance is the ability to style a tablecloth into Vionet's timeless masterpiece that easily outclass all those fancy, fancy the offer code. The I think I put too many brand names in it. I might get myself into trouble. But anyway, this is not for sale, so there won't be any profit, I get. True elegance is an ability to style a tablecloth into Viennese timeless that can easily outclass all those fancy a fan outclass a fancy Dior fur coat. Yeah, I think this one will be very cringy. Then what else I want to say? I want to make it like some kind of fashion magazine cover. I need to look at the example because I never, I mean, I rarely read any fashion magazine. but I wanted to. What happened? How do I do it? I still need some different sizes of um, some bigger words, some bigger. Yeah, I'm not trying to quit any apps. Is it? Um, okay, I'll get back to this design. Yeah, later on. So the idea is to make this fashion magazine cover with gun on it, and yeah, I think that's enough for the idea. I just lay the idea into the page, and then we will go to the next page. Yeah, here this idea is more like I need to draw uh, Jane. I need to draw her. Per here will be their Jane, and then I want to draw. There's a chair here. Oops. Here's a chair, office chair. Ah, look back. This kind of chair would be better. So she's kind of frustrated. She's kind of frustrated, sleeping, laying on the table. Hmm. So she's on the table, too big. And there's a large window with plants, hot plants. Yeah. So she's at her place on top of the table, and then there's a kitten here. There's a kitten here on top of the table. And here we'll have the letter. Of course, I need to get the text away. So, so these are just an idea draft. I will have the paper, trying to draw a paper here, and then I'll have Jane's head. So she's kind of like still very sad. Her hair is here. That's her head. So the kitten next to her, purring, purring, purring. This is the cat, the kitten purring on her face. Yeah. So this is just a draft. Purr. Yeah, something like that. Then the next, that's why I need to draw the whole page because as much as I imagine everything with my head, sometimes I just forgot this panel is for what purpose. Right now, I'm totally forgot what this panel is for. I need to read the next page. Next page, I need to get some. Ah, the fridge. Yes. So right now should be stomach growling. Or should I draw a close up view of the kitten? Yeah, I'll just have a stomach growling. And the cat got shocked hearing that she can purr too. No, she's just hungry and the stomach is growling. And I think this panel and this panel is repeating. When you have a repeating panel, that's very bad. Yeah, it will be very boring. So I cannot repeat panels. Okay. Need like something like you can growl too. Meow meow. Close up close up scene of meow meow and the background. Yeah, I think that's good. That's better. Who's messaging me? Wait a minute. I'll just ignore that guy, that person online. You see, sometimes people on Discord, they are just really annoying. I'll just ignore them. Anyway. Okay. So I clean up, keep the sketch clean because I don't like the T sketches. I prefer my draft as clean as possible. You growl too? Yep. Next scene is about Jane getting to the fridge. So I'll need to have a scene where she grabbed a milk bottle and a fridge, an empty fridge. Yeah, empty fridge. So I'll have an empty fridge with a milk bottle. Almost empty milk bottle. And then here, this will be Jane. The bags. And the table. Meow. Meow on top. So this she's saying that she's going to get some groceries because it's empty. We have nothing left. The fridge is there's nothing in the fridge. Then Jane trying to dress up. And saw that bag. There's a bag. I think I need the bag to be the centerpiece. Yeah. Definitely large. I believe it's something like that. She saw a bag. This is an LV bag. But she don't have dialogue here. She's trying to wear something so that she can go out. And she saw the bag. Yeah, probably I'll bring this down here. Somewhere in the middle so that okay. Then she's trying to modify the bag. I think I just combine these two panels. Just combine these two panels because they are not necessary to be separated. Something like that. So I'll have more space for the back. I'll have more space for the back here. Oops, too small. I'll just, she's trying to get the cat into the bag. So something like that. This will be the table area. Here, Mochi, let's go shopping together. So Jane is carrying the cat with the bag. All right. Next. Okay, here we will have Jane riding a bicycle with a kitten on the LV bag. Yes, this is a very happy illustration. Yeah. So I'll have the oops. I'll have the LV bag in front of the basket, and then with this small opening where the cat head popping up out, and then with the bicycle handle, and then Jane is riding the bicycle. Yep. Very happy. This is the bag. You see, sometimes I can do too many lines just to try to get to the concept. I should not draw too many lines because this is just small, just a concept, an idea sketch, so that I can imagine how the story flow. Yeah, it's not supposed to have too many details. So at the shopping area, I will have the classic, for this one, I'll have the classic shopping scene where you have rows of uh, groceries, and then you have Jane pushing the cart, the shopping cart. Of course, this will be the bag. Yeah, in front. And then here, Jane trying to get the keyboards. I think these two scenes are repeated. Nope, not good. Not good, not good. Then I also got so many. More like some. I think I want to draw this scene uh, where Jane bought um, kibbles. And don't want to put the back here. It's too front. Yeah, cat is in the middle. And the groceries is here. Yes, something like that is better. Yeah. Then I'll have the cat interact, pop up from the bag. And then this is the card. I have a shopping, and behind, oops, I'll have all the store. Yeah. So this scene is also getting quite a lot of lines. Need to clean up. The reason why I want to clean up the extra line is that when the lines are there, it will congest my idea. I won't be able to uh, put more, put the idea, my own idea, into the actual art piece. Then this will be at the behind scene, behind. So the card is facing that way. So it also means that she's finished shopping. Mm, and headed to the counter. Head to the counter. Yeah. So here at the cashier, um, here at the self check-in cashier. Why is it? What happened? Oh, at the cashier. We will have beep. So Jane is at the cashier, cashing out their, checking out their items. Hmm, close. Check self checkout machine, and she placed the bag here nearby. Beep. Here's the trolley. Something like that. And here's another person. This person is going to be Yuki. I think it's too close. No. Uh, hmm. Um, Probably other people not so close. There will be others. So there will be other people. Beep. That's so. Here's the reveal. Here's the first panel revealing Yuki. Um, I want the most elegant pose. Yeah, here I will have a pose. What kind of pose I want to? Mm, some villainous pose. I mean, some rich lady pose. Rich lady pose. Yeah, just cross the hand. Just a standard crossing hand pose. Because Yuki, she's wearing a fur. She loves fur. So she's the Cruella of the character. And she's probably trying to say something. I haven't got the design for the characters yet, so I think that's the thing. That's the pose I'm trying to. And then I'll say. So this is the silhouette of the bag, and she noticed that this bag is special. And here's her other girls, and this bag is need to be pretty big because she's noticing this bag. So this will be dark in color because it's a shadow. She's looking at the bag. And wow, it's 11 already. I don't know how many hours I have spent, but I need to go to bed right now. I need to go to bed because I'm pretty tired now. Okay, That's all for drafting. I got a lot of draft. I still got like about 30 pages. Probably tomorrow I'll able to finish like half of it, because if I'm not talking, if I focus on the draft, I can do it pretty fast. So basically, the draft is just an idea. I just lay on the draft lines to express the idea, to make the panel works, to make the story tells. And then later on, after I finish drafting, I'll put it on the second draft. The second draft is going to be the detailed artwork draft. And then the third will be the line art and so forth. So, yep, that's all. Good night. Oh, it's already 1 hour. It's not very productive because 1 hour I can only finish 4 pages. I should have normally, if 1 hour I able to make like more than that, like 8 pages to 10 pages of initial draft. Yeah, this is not so productive. So see you. Good night. I stop and stream and